Some changes could be coming regarding your child's education. Legislators plan to pass a law requiring all high school students to complete a financial literacy course before graduation. The money course, as it's called, would be a full semester and a half credit. The whole point being to prepare students for financial decisions they'll be faced with in the future. A nationwide survey finds students in states with financial education courses make better choices with their money. The meeting on this requirement is set in Tallahassee in just a few hours.
The course would be a full semester for a half credit. It's called the Money Course, and the whole point would be to prepare students for big monetary decisions they'll be faced with. A nationwide survey by the National Endowment for Financial Education shows students in states with a financial education course required are smarter with their money. They're more likely to save, pay off credit cards on time, and are less likely to be compulsive buyers. Back in 2013, legislators started the process of launching a financial course in Florida's high schools. Now they hope that last step to make that law can be taken today. The meeting talking about the Money Course will be happening this afternoon in Tallahassee. Of course, we'll let you know what happens. Dan?
News 4 Jax continues.
Money and debt are everyday struggles for a lot of Floridians. Many wish they had a little help with dealing with it before leaving school.
As Matt Gelka tells us, lawmakers are trying to make sure graduating students know how to handle cash.
What's APR?
APR? I have no idea.
Lainey Page speaks for a lot of high schoolers and maybe a few adults, too. Florida lawmakers are bringing back the Money Course for just that reason, a required standalone course to teach kids about spending, loans, and debt. Page, a high school senior, says she could use the info before she goes off to the University of Central Florida.
As a senior and I'm moving into college in 4 months, I have no idea how to be an adult and have any sort of financial responsibility.
Jacksonville economics teacher Pat Curran says he's seen firsthand how little his students know about real-world finances. One of his kids last year was the first to open a bank account in her family and the first to get a credit card.
I said, "Are you sure? You know, it's a credit card. Sure, it's not a debit card." And to be honest with you, kids don't know the difference. And she said, "No, it's a credit card." She pulled it out and showed it to me. It was a credit card.
And debt are everyday struggles for many Floridians. And now some people want students to get a little bit of help with it before they leave school.
As Wink News reporter Matt Gelka tells us, lawmakers are trying to make sure graduating seniors know how to handle and manage their money.
Going to the ATM or using a credit card might seem commonplace for us, but what about high schoolers? That's why lawmakers say a new financial literacy class is necessary. The Money Course would be a required half-credit course for high school students and an attempt to teach them the fundamentals about spending, loans, and debt. High school senior Lainey Page says she could use that info right now.
I'm hoping it teaches students that are younger than me, especially how to move into the adult world and to not face the possibility of accruing massive amounts of debt in their time in college.
The same proposal had momentum last year, but ultimately ended up dying in the House. Reporting in Tallahassee, I'm Matt Gelka.
Now, financial literacy does get some class time currently. It's a small part of social studies curriculum.
Well, money and debt are everyday struggles for many people in the state of Florida.
What's APR?
APR? I have no idea.
Florida lawmakers are bringing back the Money Course for just that reason, a required standalone course to teach kids about spending, loans, and debt. Jacksonville economics teacher Pat Curran says he's seen firsthand how little his students know about real-world finances. One of his students last year was the first to open a bank account in her family and the first to get a credit card.
I said, "Are you sure? You know, it's a credit card. Sure, it's not a debit card." And to be honest with you, kids don't know the difference. And she said, "No, it's a credit card." She pulled it out and showed it to me. It was a credit card. And my next question was, "You work where?" And she says, "I don't have a job."
State lawmakers introducing a new bill today that would require all Florida high schoolers to take a money course. The bill would create a half-credit required course on financial literacy in the state's public schools. It's now in its final phase after establishing the cost and content of the course. Now it just needs to be adopted statewide. A recent study by the National Endowment for Financial Education says that students who take these courses are more likely to save, pay off their credit cards, and take average financial risks. They are less likely to be compulsive buyers, max out their credit, or make late payments compared to students who have not taken a course like this. Legislators hope the course will help prepare students for adulthood.